Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, watching me gleam, kerosene creep.
Well, hello, guys, and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. It is Thursday. Yes, that's right. Your screens are not deceiving you. It is Thursday night. I'll be filling in for Cassidy while she is on vacation, and she will be back in April. So, guys, let's make sure that we are sharing this out far and wide as we can, getting to as many places as we possibly can. Guys, do know our charity of the month is St. Jude Children's Hospital. So $1 of every donation will be going to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Amanda says, yay, Journey! All right. So, guys, we also have an emoji contest. So now get those emojis loaded. Now, you know how I do emoji contests? We're going to post as many emojis as we possibly can to see who wins. That will be taken care of at the end of the show. So I do have a blue heart emoji. That blue heart emoji is for anybody who needs Reiki healing. So if you post blue heart emojis, we will put your name down on the list. And after the show, I will do a Reiki healing for you. And Amanda says, love the new moon phase shorts. Yes, Squirrel is working really hard on those. So, guys, make sure you're taking a look at those and sharing them out too, guys. Make sure you're sharing out our shorts. Make sure we are doing all that. Now, as we're going into next week, you guys know if you go on YouTube 2 hours before the show, you guys can get on the list. Well, the way that we're going to be doing this list now is that, yes, you will still get on the list. But those of you who are going on YouTube, watching our shorts all the way through and hearting them and leaving comments, those are the people that are going to get to go first before the people who have just showed up and posted their question, because we need an energy exchange, guys. We provide all these free readings and we do all this stuff for you guys. We want you guys to do a little something for us. Go over there, watch our videos. They take about 10 minutes to watch. That's watching all of them, by the way, because they're only 1 to 30 seconds long, 1 minute to 30 seconds long. Guys, go on there, leave a comment. And even if you go to watch your reading on YouTube, guys, make sure you leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. We need that love. We need that energy connection. So, guys, make sure that we're going on there doing that, because, you know, we love sharing all this with you. So share a little love with us. And we love to hear your feedback. So, guys, make sure that when you guys get a reading and you would like to give us some feedback, go over to Journey Ryan Live /reviews. And that way you guys can leave us a review. We share those reviews with all the psychics here in the back. So make sure that you guys are doing that. They love hearing your feedback, and we appreciate it. Now, and Love says, yes, will for sure. All right. So we got a show coming up on Sunday. It is going to be a fundraiser show. We're going to try to raise some funds, and we'll explain that when we come on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be me and, you know, all of your fellow psychics that are here joining in and helping support another cause. And remember, $1 of every one of those donations will be going to a mental health organization and St. Jude Children's Hospital. We're going to be splitting it up. So, guys, make sure that you guys check us out on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have a great time. All right, guys, you know how we do things. There is a donation list. If you guys would like to donate, remember, $1 of every donation goes to St. Jude Children's Hospital. And, guys, do remember that mediumships are a paid reading. So if you want a mediumship, you have to donate for a medium or it will not come through for you. Okay. So there's more. If you guys are asking your questions, go ahead, put them there. If you got a general, go over to mypsychicconnection.com. we'll be more than happy to answer those over there. Generals can take us in many places, and we just want to grab that energy as fast as we can. We've got 2 minutes to read you. So we do get 2 free minutes when you guys are here and asking your question. If you want something a little bit longer, more in depth, go ahead and donate. We'll jump right into that. Guys, make sure we're sharing us out, guys. I'm seeing some love, but I'm not seeing all the love that we could give. Let's see those thumbs up. Let's see those hearts. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Remember, energy exchange. Energy exchange. And guys, the donations do help the platform. They help us grow and allow us to be here every week for you guys. And, you know, that's what the donations that helps pay for the time for the people who work in the back and help keep the platform running. And helps the psychic for their time being here with you guys. Also, don't worry about misspellings. I see people, don't worry about typos. We'll try to get through it. I'll read over it. You know me. I'll say it my own damn way if I have to. All right. So don't worry about typos. I'm notorious for them. So I always put the INGs. I'm always like GIN. I'm like, I don't know where the hell that came from, but my fingers seem to type faster than what my brain is processing. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. All right, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun. Remember, medical and legal questions will not be answered here. They are not legal in all countries, so we cannot answer those here. So, guys, do respect that. That is including death predictions and birth predictions due to the fact that is medical. All right? All right. So, Amanda says, my best friend is a typo fairy. Yeah, they have a big family. Karina says, so much free tarot reading, psychics, medium readings, amazing tarot readings. Thank you all very, very much. And amazing reviews. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Karina, for all that beautiful wording. And guys, remember, go on to our YouTube channel. Help us get there. We've got the people. We just need the watchtowers. Get on there, watch us, help us out. We would appreciate it. All right. So running a little short-handed right now. So I will be looking down sometime. Don't worry. I'm still on. I'm still here. So sometimes I'm going to look down, but it's all right. All right, guys, let's have some fun. We've got a lightning round coming up. Make sure we're sharing out far and wide as we can. Remember to respect the rules or you will be skipped. That's common knowledge. Common knowledge. All right, guys, let's go ahead with our first one. Who do we got? And that's how we do it, guys. We're starting off with a quick read. Thank you, Emma. We are going to start this off here in just a second, guys. Do want to thank Emma for your donation. $1 of that's going to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Let's get started. Here we go. Emma says, how does Joe feel and think about me? Is he getting annoyed with my messages between us? Okay, so right off the bat, I am going to say, I wouldn't say that he's getting annoyed, but he feels questioned. He feels it's almost like you don't trust him. So we're getting right off to the bat of, does she trust me? Why it feels like the Quiz Master 4000, like always trying to find out something or trying to talk to me. So there is a tad of annoyance, but not to the part where he feels like you don't trust him. And there's good reason behind that. I'm not going to take that from you because I can see that, but I won't mention that. We won't go there. But I do know that, there's the caring, still loves you, all that. Not to worry there on that. But what I can tell you is that the messaging, taking time to get to your messages, don't think that he's ignoring. Sometimes he's not able to answer right away. But I do feel as though that he thinks that you are constantly trying to, find out what he's doing or where he's at. And that's what he thinks. He thinks that you're constantly messaging him in a sense to make sure that he's doing, or he is where he's supposed to be, or that there's that lack there of trust. So he feels like you're not trusting him at all. I do feel as though that this will pass And I do feel like you guys are going to get on the right track. I'm looking at the energy between you and Joe, and I want to know, there's a separation between the two of you, and I'm trying to pinpoint, is it conversation that is the distance? Is it actual distance, or are you guys not under the same roof? Because it's not feeling, the connection's not, it's not strong, it's not whole, it's not where it needs to be, but it does show me that it will get there. I don't feel that, I know that there's worry here because I can feel that worry, but I don't want you to overdo it. So when you're sending messages, even if you don't feel like it's overwhelming or consistently just message after message, it is coming off that way at the moment. I'm not saying that you have to stop messaging, but maybe slow it down just a tad so he can get a breath of fresh air. Because I do feel as though he is, like, the love is there. I do feel as though that you guys are going to continue to keep moving forward, but I do feel like you could make it harder on yourself than what you need it to be. So don't put yourself in a place where you're putting too much pressure on yourself or putting pressure on the relationship between the two of you. I do feel like you guys do need to have some, let's say, deeper conversations where you guys communicate on a stronger level, but you're not going to be able to do that through text, and you're not going to be able to do that over the phone. That is a face-to-face conversation. She goes, so take a step back a bit, just a little. Like I said, not to the point where he thinks it's annoying, but he is thinking that maybe you don't trust him. And like I said, that's with good reason. You have good reason to feel your feelings are valid. So there's confirmation on your feelings. You're allowed to feel the way you feel. But when you're feeling that way, it's going to interfere with energies that he's not feeling at that time. So that's why I feel like you guys need to have that deeper conversation in person, because there is a wall up between the two of you. It's not a big wall. You can see over it, but they're showing me that separation between the two of you. And that can be fixed. All right. She goes, I get that. Okay. Just know that can be fixed. And it will be fixed. I do feel like you guys are going to come together. Things are going to get stronger as we go through the rest of February, going into March. You guys are getting closer. And this will help you a little bit more with the energy you've got going on. And with all of this energy coming through, with all these planets the way they are currently, she says, thank you. You are welcome. You got all this Aquarius energy. I had to think of the sign. I had to go through the Rolodex of what word it's supposed to be. With all that Aquarius energy and Mercury, I mean, you've got it in the sun, you got it in the moon, you got it in Pluto, Mars. I mean, they're all dancing. And it's actually going to be good energy. So eyes wide open, honey. So if you feel like you're doing too much, you are. All right. Good way to start the show off. Thank you so much. And guys, that is just an example of a quick read. We do have a quick read, a mini read, a medium, and a mega. So guys, check those out. We're going to keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? And Emma says, will do. Thank you. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Keep us informed. We'll walk you through it. We've got Megan. Megan is our next question. Shared new here, love and light from Ireland, Dublin. Ooh, yes, I love it. Says, will it get better with what's going on? Okay, so very general about what's going on, because you have more than one thing going on. So are we talking about your love life? Or are we talking about what's going on in your friend group? Or are we talking about what's happening with your finances? Because those are the three things that popped up for you. So go ahead and throw one of those up for me so I can dive deep in that, because you have a lot of changes and a lot of choices to make. So there's a saying, if someone shows you who they are, you need to believe them. And you need to believe the circumstances and the situations in which you're in right now. And what can you do in order to make these changes happen? So the next step is yours. Do you take control, or do you continue to keep letting people walk all over you? Because in relationship, I don't feel like that's not been the best situation for you. So romance has not been your friend right now. Your finances seem to be rocking. So if we get an answer as to where we're going, I can dive deeper in it, but I can't go any further than where I'm at right now because that's answering 3 questions. That's why we don't do generals here. You guys got to go to mypsychicconnection.com in order to get a general. So, all right, Megan, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Oh, look, we got Cassidy. Cassidy says, hello, amazing journey. Well, hello. I hope I'm doing you proud. Taking over this next 2 months for you. I'm so glad you're watching. She's probably feeling out of sorts, going, I should be on this show right now. I know that one of the people in the back, that was their exact thought. They were like, what's happening right now? They were like, wait a minute. I was like watching them compute that this was, oh yeah. The oh yeah moment happened right before our eyes. All right. It was very fun. I loved it. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep that rocking. Make sure we're sharing us out. Let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? We've got Kat. Kat says, how will my upcoming test go? It is on the 21st. I'm fairly worried because it's short answer only. Will I do good? All right. So, Kat, right off the bat, what I was picking up with your situation and the way that things are going for you, I want to tell you that you need to study just as much as you can between now and the day of the test. Do not put yourself in a situation where you think like, oh, I think I got it. No, keep it fresh in your mind. Because I keep seeing you, the way I'm seeing is like there's a couple things that you're doing and you're doing it backwards, kind of like dyslexia in a sense, because I'm dyslexic. I know I do things backwards. I just explained that too. So you're kind of doing them a little bit backwards. So make sure that you are pumping it in as much as possible. Get as much studying in as you possibly can. You can pass. And I'm going to say that. And I say can because you still have free will in this. And if you don't do the studying it takes in order to move forward, I'm going to tell you that you won't. So put forth the energy, put in all that you got. Give yourself flashcards, put stuff on the bathroom mirror, in the refrigerator, put little sticky notes everywhere that reminds you of certain things. Constantly test your skills because you need to continue to keep this going forward. You're going to get it, but you got to put a lot of work and effort into it, and you will get there. But don't go weak at it. Don't be weak. Go strong and go forward. Because if you don't, you will not get the grade that you're seeking. And I know you want an A. So put forth as much as possible. But don't slack and say, oh, I need a break. No, you don't. You'll get a break once the test is done. I'm telling you right now, it's telling me put as much effort into it as you possibly can. Because if you don't, you're going to fall with a bell. She says, Austin, thank you. Laugh out loud. Don't give yourself a break yet. You will get that break once that test is done. All right. We got a lot of good energy happening right now. I don't know if you guys caught Astrology Breakdown. Squirrel and I are breaking down all the planets and how much stuff was going into Aquarius. Cassidy says, you are the best. Thanks. Thank you a million. Yes, it feels so wrong. And then Love says, Cassidy got her journey costume on. Yes, it's been that week all week. It's been that way. Everybody's changing it up, doing different things, guys. We've got some great Valentine's Day shows coming up too, guys. We got two Valentine's Day shows coming up. So, guys, make sure you guys are checking those out. We got one with Squirrel. We got one with Bunny. And they got special guests on their shows. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys dive in. And I'm pretty sure you're going to hear a little bit about what Valentine's Day actually was before it became the Hershey holiday. You know, I find that they take these holidays that have like something spooky or massacre like stuff. Woo! Strobe lights. Love says, y'all are my Valentine's dates. Well, we're here for it. We are here for it. But some of these holidays that have like a dark past, it's filled with candy because they want to sweeten it up because they're like, that was a terrible past. We need to do something. I know, chocolate. Chocolate will do it. So we get lots and lots of candy. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Emma Rose. Emma says, hi, Journey. I got laid off at my job today that I only had for a week. I'd like to know if there are anything better waiting for me career-wise, since this other job wasn't meant for you. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't meant for you. I don't feel like you're not looking in the right areas. I feel like you're just taking a job to get a job because you need money. But this job doesn't feel, for whatever reason, the job doesn't feel legit. Like whatever this was, you just saved yourself from a lot of bullshit. Like, so even though it feels like, oh, I just lost this job, something about it doesn't feel legit to me. And I definitely feel as though that you would have lost more than what you would have gained. So I'm kind of happy for you in the fact, and I know that sounds weird, that this job did not continue, because I feel like it would have been extremely bad for you. So thank the lucky stars out there right now in Aquarius to give you what you needed, to have your eyes open, to make this happen, because this would have been a really bad choice for you. And I don't think that you would have been happy. Actually, you would have been extremely miserable. The thing about that job is that you were lied to. I'm seeing lies. I'm being shown that I would check the money in which you're supposed to receive, because I don't feel that that's going to be accurate either. I'm not sure if this job, I'll hold that one to myself. I'm not going to say that part on the air. So it doesn't seem legit is what I'm going to say. Something about it doesn't feel right. And I'm actually happy for the fact that it's not there. I know it saddened you, but I need you to as open. All right. We've got all this Aquarius energy. As I was talking about astrology breakdown, Squirrel and I were talking about how open our eyes are going to be. Karina says, I enjoyed the mystic moments too. Oh, well, yeah, I don't have those on mine. That's an energy gig. And we love us some energy. You know, we love us some energy. So it's teaching us about crystals and different things, different elements. I love it. She's full of information, and she just loves to provide that information. Here's the thing about energy. She loves to learn to be able to teach it. She loves giving it out. And she loves looking at multiple things to get a clear understanding of what maybe this astrologer saying this astrologer saying this, that astrologer saying this program does this program does this. And you're going to find that a lot here, because we don't take one view. We look at all of them. And then we come together with what we need to provide you guys. So you are getting the most clearest energy that we could possibly provide, rather than giving you guys a bunch of misfit bullshit from, the TikTok astrologers, aka pop astrologers. So we go and look, we go and, study. Some of this stuff is already natural to us, so we've been studying it for a very long time. And we're just going to continue to keep providing you guys the best information possible. Oh, she says, you guys are awesome. Thank you. We appreciate that, Adrian. All right. Well, let's keep it going. They probably don't want to hear me just talking. Let's go ahead and get to the next question. Who do we got? We've got Audrey. It says, hi, Ryan. As you know, my situation with Wes and now my oldest wants to move back home. Can you see if we will end up getting a shed house type thing, or will she move back into a room in the house? Okay. The only way that she could live inside the home with you is if the West situation was not happening. As for getting a shed home, financially, you're not capable of handling that right now. That's too much. It's too much for you. You're not going to be able to swing that and swing the house payment and take care of everything else. I know you want to put that big old S on your chest and be like, I'm Superwoman. You're not. Even the superheroes needed help. That's why they created the Justice League, the Power Rangers. There were 6 of them, and they were in multicolors. They looked like the bag of Skittles. Audrey says, yeah, she would pay, but still something may happen. Right. And the thing is that something will happen. And that's because she's still trying to figure out who she is, Audrey. She's not, and I say this with love, that she's not balanced right now. And it's going to take her a while to get into that balance. And right now she's going through a lot that's got her thrown off. She's completely off balance right now. And some of her friends are not focusing with her. She says, yeah, agreed. But the thing is that she's not doing as she was. And me too, laugh out loud. Well, yours comes from, the situation which we've talked about here before. But the thing is that needs to come to a head as well, because that's going to help you make up your mind and actually provide you with answers. Ooh, there was so much more coming out of that. But I got the bell. The good old bell. All right, guys. So we've got lots of shows here. We love you guys being here. We want you guys to check out our YouTube channel, check out our iHeartRadio channel, check out 190 different platforms that we've got going on. We're on Spotify, we're on Amazon, we're everywhere. We're even on YouTube Music. So guys, make sure you're checking us out. Audrey says, laugh out loud. Okay, I'll try to catch again before it's over. All right. All right. So there is a lot going on, and we want you guys to be a part of it. We want you guys to share in that love. We want you guys to spread the word, share us out, help us grow far and wide. We've been doing this for a long time. Guys, I've been on radio for 16 years now. I've been on FM and iHeartRadio. It was just recently in the last few years that I started doing these lives where you guys can see me. I used to be just a voice and a picture on a screen. So now you guys can see me and interact with me and watch me laugh and have a good time, see some of these beautiful cards that I bring forward. And we've got a lot of cool things coming your guys' way. And we want you guys to be able to enjoy those things, because if no one's watching to enjoy, they go away. So we would hate to see that happen. All right. So let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, it's game time, guys. We are now at the halfway mark, so let's go ahead and put as many yes/no questions as we can for the next 3 minutes. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock once we start getting the questions on the screen. So put as many yes/no questions on the screen. I can only say yes, no, or undetermined. You might hear me grunt and groan, but that only means I've got more information to tell you, because not everything's yes, not everything's no. And undetermined doesn't mean we don't know. It means there's just too much to tell you with just a yes or a no answer. All right, we've got Emma. Emma says, is my Nan's house sold? No. Melissa says, will I meet someone? Yes. Emma says, will I see Joe today? No. Love, God, I almost said the wrong thing. I almost said more. All right. Love says, did I make the right choice to say no to Ira on Monday? Yes. Kat, does Jay think I'm coming back? Yes. Emma, does Joe think about me? Yes. Wonderful Rose, does Jay believe he loves me? I love everybody, but yes. We got Adrian says, will I still be an educator in 3 years? Yes. Melissa, will I move into a pharmacy training? Yes. Shannon, is Justin really into me? Undetermined. Amanda, will me and wife start getting along better soon? Undetermined. Lizzie, will my husband return? Will my husband be returning back home? No. Love, will I do well with the new techniques in my work? Yes. Kat, is Jay mad at me? Yes. Terry, will my daughter find love? Yes. Gemma, does Adam still find me attractive after he made a comment about how I used to look? Yes. Wonderful says, does Jay want a family dynamic with me? Yes. Stephanie, will my new work adventure take off? Yes. Amanda, will our finances be better next month? No. Adrian says, is my boyfriend / baby daddy in it for the long run? Yes. Allison, will my son have any children? Yes. And that was a medical question, by the way. Guys, don't do that. You slip that in. Gemma, will Adam support me? Will Adam support me well this year? Yes. Love, is M manipulating me? Yes. Amanda, should I try reaching out to Dale? No. Emma, will my kids see their dad soon? No. Lizzie, does my husband be back in March? No. It is so hard not to say more because my brain automatically computes to spill the beans on what's happening in the situation. And I'm like, I can't do it. Yes, no rounds. They're hard to do, but they're fun. I love doing them for you guys. Let's go ahead and see all those beautiful emojis, guys. That emoji contest is back and running. So let's see all them beautiful love hearts and all the trees and lightning bolts and all that. Love says, laugh out loud. That was hilarious. Yes. There's so much more to say, and it's so hard to catch you. You catch yourself. And guys, do remember, and Love says, thanks, Journey. You are so welcome. Guys, do remember, any medical questions cannot be answered by law. By law, we cannot answer them. We are in multiple countries, and it's not legal in every country for this type of work in order for us to answer those questions. That's why we have that rule on the show, because we are worldwide. We're world renowned. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep having fun here. Let's get some of that money funds raised for St. Jude Children's Hospital, guys. All it takes is a donation. Go ahead and hit that donation link. It'll be popping up here on the screen in just a minute. So let's raise some funds for St. Jude Children's Hospital. And let me go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Love says, hi, Journey. What would help me in attracting my life partner, please? And when do you see me meeting them? Thank you. Okay. So, Love, a lot of things that are going on for you in the love department is your ability to see someone who needs help. So you're going for the fixer-uppers rather than the ones that have already been remodeled. You're trying to, I can help him through that. We can get past that. You're healing people, and that's not a bad thing, but you're falling in love with those same people. So you're healing them in the sense that the person who comes to you, and goes for a lot of relationships, those that come to you for healing, that is what they're there for. They're there for the healing. The love is not made for you. That is made for a love friendship, but not a romantic interest. And in this case for you, Love, Love says, yes, true. That's why I lose hope. It's not the hope that you need to lose. It's the understanding that you came to me broken. So I'm not going to be able to fall in love with you. I will love you as a friend. I will love you as a person, but I cannot fall in love. You need to create boundaries for yourself. And how fitting is that, as Squirrel was talking about boundaries on her show, these are healthy boundaries for yourself. So allow yourself to create these boundaries that says, I'm here to help you. I'm here to listen to you. And love says, I attract that in all areas, friendship and family too. But the thing is that set that healthy boundary. Don't let it bleed over. Do not let that take over you. Do not become the one that always is taking on the toxicity. That's like 1,000 cancers and you're an immune system and you're trying to beat all these cancers off. You cannot do that alone. So there are more people in the world, and you need to have time away from those toxicities. So much more. But we got the bell, guys. When that bell rings, that means the reading is over. If you'd like to get more in depth, go ahead and click that donation link and get yourself a paid reading. And remember, by doing so, you're going to help those kids at St. Jude Children's Hospital. I get letters from them every single month. We've been donating to them for 6-7 years now, and absolutely love the stories that they send us, letters and all kinds of stuff. Energy says, Journey Ryan, you're on fire. Fire! That was actually the last element you did before you had to go on your break. Love says, thanks, Journey. I always cry with your readings. The way that I get that a lot. I get people that tell me, because I go straight to the source. That's why I want those direct questions, so we can go past the stuff that you don't like. I don't need to know that. I already know that. Okay, well then give me that more direct question so we can dive right into what you need to know rather than what you already know. Because psychics can see everything that surrounds that situation. So if they're talking about something you already know and you're like, I don't care about that, I want to know this. Well, then you should have asked that. Love says, appreciate it a lot. Always, guys. Again, I've been doing this for 16 years on the radio. I've been doing readings for 25 years professionally. Now, growing up, I did them my whole life. As a matter of fact, when I had first day of kindergarten, I didn't know that everybody couldn't do it. I'd only been around my family and other kids. So I thought, because my family can do it, I didn't know that the teacher didn't know that the guy that she was married to, who had passed away in a car accident, I knew no different. And I was like, he's standing right here. I told him his name, how old he was, what he looked like. She bawled her eyes out, called my mom. I had to go down to the principal's office. I ended up moving to a different class. And yeah, so I learned that not everybody could do that at a very young age. And then my mom was like, you need to keep that a secret to yourself until you get older. Adrian says, oh, whoa, that is amazing. I was raised this way. So my family, they all have a gift, all in different ways. They've all, explained their gifts to me, how they worked, how I connected. So from the young age as a little kid, I would spit out things that were going on. Like if the phone rang, I knew the phone was going to ring, and I would say their name. Then the phone would ring, and it would be the person I said who was on the other end. And I was like, I didn't know. I was just a little kid. I was 2. This is random. My mom's like, okay, you're getting a little too good for your own self. We're going to have to teach you young. And I did. I got trained my whole life. And I was always told to believe in what I got and to believe in what is before me. And of course, I went through my teenage years and, I kind of pulled back from it a little bit because I wanted to be, I wanted to be in sports. I wanted to, go and hang out with my friends and do what everybody else was doing for a little bit. And then I started, when I was in, being with my friends and stuff, I was like, what is this? What is this? Like, I'm seeing things. I started seeing people who were two-faced before they were talking about me. I just knew ahead of time. So I knew that no matter what I did, I was never going to be able to run from this gift. So I embraced it and took it full force. And I've been doing it for 25 years. And I love every minute of it, every day. And it's just a part of who I am. I don't know what I would do without it. I'm so it's become so developed into my life that it's a part of everything that I do. Being my friends is hard. Melissa says, amazing. Thank you, Melissa. It's hard to be my friend because I'll be like, no, they're lying. They're like, son of a bitch. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Love says, it's easy that way. You can see if people don't have good intentions. So, Love, that is true. So, when it comes down to those things, and these are people who are developing their gifts and they're starting to see those things, be cautious of those people. But the way I do that, because I can see people with their intentions. Gemma says, you'd be the best friend ever. Yeah, I get told that too. And Adrian says, you shine so bright. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, guys, if you are developing your gift and you're starting to get those, like those feelings, those emotions, those energies, and you see these things, allow the person to make their choices. Do not prejudge them. Remember, energy is fluid. It moves. It changes. It does not stay the same. So allow them to be who they're going to be, but know in the back of your mind, you know exactly what is going to happen. But if they do allow that one opportunity to allow that one change to happen, they can change what you see. It will also change what you see as well, which will help you. And a lot of people get that mistaken and they're like, oh, well, it's because I'm too close to the situation. The answer to that is bullshit. You are lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. The one person you can be 1000% honest with is you. You already know. So why lie to yourself? Who are you fooling? You. You're trying to fool you. And even though you can't fool you, you still try. You put on a fake face and pretend to be somebody else. You know why you are who you are? Because you're unique. Everyone is unique, which makes everyone the same. Everyone is unique, which makes everyone the same. Because we're all unique in our own way. And that goes for everybody. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we got a quick read. Whoop, whoop. Audrey, thank you so much. $1 of your donation is going to help St. Jude Children's Hospital. We appreciate it. Audrey says, can you see how this will play out? Will Wes leave the house if we break up, or am I going to have to find somewhere to go before he does? Okay, so here's the, okay, this is going to come off kind of shitty in the way. This is the way of the thinking that I got. So because of the situation of the house coming from your family, he's not going to see this as his home. So you're going to get left with all these bills, just so you know. So you need to be prepared for that. And when Wes does leave, now he's not going to leave right away, but he will end up leaving. So you will get this home. But the problem with that is that she says, good Lord. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There is a lot going on here. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself ready. Take this time and use it wisely. Your eyes are wide open. Relationships, some of them are just in your life at a moment in time. So you can get maybe caught back up on your feet or repair a part of yourself that you had lost. And Audrey, I do feel like you were broken when you met Wes. You lost your strength. You kind of lost your way. You lost your voice. As time has progressed with Wes, you're starting to get back that strength. You're starting to get back your power. You're starting to regain what was once lost by so many broken hearts that you've had prior. So you're finally getting back what you deserve, which is being you and being authentic to yourself. Kids involved do cause complication. I get that. But at the same time, you can co-parent. You know how. But it doesn't mean that you need to stay with the person just because there are children involved. That can actually cause more troubles and more damage. She said, right. So that could cause more problems for the child than it is you. And it also definitely tortures you. Because if you're with somebody you don't want to be with, every day waking up is going to be like, why? You know, it's like waking up without coffee. You're just not happy. And if you ever wake up and there's no coffee and squirrels on a trip with you, just leave. Just leave. Audrey says he's manipulating my kids. Exactly. And that's what you need to take a look at. You need to look at this and go, is this really what I want? Is this really who I want in my life that's going to manipulate my kids? And if you're manipulating my kids, how long have you been manipulating me? But the other thing here too is that you got a chance to see a glimpse of life not too long ago. Before buying this house, you got to see a glimpse of life, what it was like, and you didn't like it. As a matter of fact, in that time frame, you started to fall out of love. Not that you don't care for him, because I see that there's a caring for him, and that's different than love. I care for my friends or people in general, but I don't love everybody. She says yes. But the thing about it is that you're a person who has been, ran through the mud, and you feel like you have to work things out. People keep planting shit in your head. Girl, shut the plow down. Don't let anybody plant any more seeds in your head. Start doing what's right for you. But right now, I would take this time to get yourself prepared and get ready, because guess what? You're the only one knowing. She goes, yeah, I'm not attracted mentally, physically, or emotionally anymore. Exactly, because once you lost the mental attraction, the physical attraction started to go away. And then the emotional attraction started to dissipate. So there's nothing saving Wes. And I knew this. And I do know that back in the day when you were talking about buying this house, I kept saying, no, but you were going to do it anyway. You were going to do it anyway. She said yes. So the thing is that you can walk away from this situation, but prepare yourself. He's a child, laugh out loud. Yeah, I do get that. If things don't go his way, he throws a tantrum. If he's, feeling sad and mopey, nothing can cheer him up. You don't need another child. You've got plenty. You've got plenty of children. You need a man, you need a partner, you need a supporter, and this is not what you're getting out of the situation. You're not getting that out of the situation. That's why you feel like you don't love him anymore. That's why your mental attraction has gone away. That's why the physical attraction's gone away. It is not there. You cannot force yourself. And she put, yes, laugh out loud. You can't keep pushing yourself to be in this. Thank you so much, Audrey. I appreciate it. I know it still says game time, guys, but it is not game time. We're still answering some questions. Oh, maybe it is game time. It is game time. I thought it was still on the screen from earlier. I was like, is it still game time? All right. We've got Love as our emoji contest winner. Congratulations. What a close race, guys. I know I saw all those beautiful emojis going up. So amazing. Audrey says, thanks. You are so welcome, Audrey. Honey, I've got your back. You just prepare. And that goes for anybody in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you know that this isn't working, Love says, thank you. Let me get Kleenex again. No problem, sweetheart. Grab the whole box. Grab the whole box. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look. I'm going to be using my Sacred Forest deck. So, guys, let's see what the cards have for love. Love, let's start you off. Ooh, wisdom. All right. That's a beautiful card, by the way. And it matches. Twinsies. Anyways. The energy that I was just telling you before is seeing things with your eyes wide open. And being able to see things brings wisdom. It's how you use that wisdom that is going to benefit you. If you ignore it, it has zero benefits. If you keep it in the chamber and know when you're going to use that wisdom, then you're doing yourself a favor. You're preparing yourself. I was just saying this to Audrey. Prepare yourself. Now's the time. You know what you need. You know what you want. You know how to get it. Prepare yourself. Don't put yourself in a place where you're not prepared. This wisdom is important. Love says true. This means cutting out the toxicity when it's not beneficial, as you were saying about friends and family. If they're truly needing help, that's when you can provide it. When they're seeking your attention as an energy vampire, that is not real help. That is a waste of your time. That is a waste of your time. And you deserve better. That's what I tell people all the time. Don't waste my time. I'm not here to waste yours. That's the wisdom you need to pick up, is knowing when you're helping somebody or when you're being drained. Are you there to help an energy vampire get their next meal and then you lose because they continue to keep doing what they've been doing? Or are you there to really help them get on their feet and take the next step as to the next thing that they need to do? She goes, yes, people ghost me when I say no. My family too. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. As a matter of fact, let me connect my boot to your ass. Let me help you out a little faster. You don't need that. That is not ghosting. That is the universe telling you, get out. That is a savior. Stop looking at us ghosting like you're being left alone, because you're not being left alone. The universe is working in your favor. There's nothing wrong with saying no. Nothing wrong with saying no. Yes, no rounds. Do you know how many times we want to say yes to somebody who's asking about their loved one and we can't say yes to it? You know how hard that is? That's hard. But we still have to do it because that is what's being brought to us. Because I end up feeling guilty after it. That is you. You are doing that to you. Why feel guilty? They were just going to use you. Would you let a stranger do that to you? Would you let a stranger come up to you and use you as an ATM machine? No, you wouldn't. You'd say, no, I don't have the money for that. Get the hell away from me. You need to do the same damn thing. Stop getting used. Because that is being used. That is abuse to yourself. All right. If you can use this wisdom wisely, you will find yourself successful. So success follows that. That means you've opened your eyes. That means that you're no longer going to take anyone's shit. You're no longer going to be that person that feels guilty for saying no. Do you know people have the same capability of doing things that you do, like going to work and doing right for themselves, and love put correct, but they choose not to? I love that word. They choose not to do things that you do in order to make success for yourself. So why is it that you have to take your success, your energy, and your time to give away when they only want your time? They don't care about the advice in which you're given because their trailer park friends or their, whatever friends or whomever it is, friends aren't giving them the time that they need. They're abusers. Their abusers are not giving them the abuse, so they got to become the abusers. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? All right. So if you can take that wisdom, it becomes success. You will succeed. All right. By doing so, leadership. What I just say, taking control of your life. Taking control of your life. You will be the one leading you, not them leading you. Do not let them take control because they have been. Wisdom, success, leadership. It's time. And with all of this amazing Aquarius energy, and shout out to my Aquarians, good old Cassidy and our little buddy in the back, working right now, working their little tails off for you. Just had to shout them out because they're Aquarians. And it's very rare that I have Aquarian friends because sometimes I find Aquarians crazy. So actually, they don't like my big mouth because I say what I feel. And Love says, thank you so much, Journey. Another amazing reading. And I'm an Aquarius. Okay. So use the power that's being presented. If there were ever a time in the world right now, this is the time. This is the time. She goes, my birthday is Monday. Well, happy birthday early. Happy early birthday. Now, guys, I don't hate all Aquarius or anything like that. I just have been doing this so long. I say what I see sometimes, and they just don't like it. Got a Cancer moon. I'm a Cancer. I am a Cancer with an Aquarius moon, so I'm using that power to the best of my abilities. That Aquarius moon is doing me justice now. That's probably also why some Aquarians are like, you're a dick. Because I say it like I see it. Just like an Aquarian would. They say it like they see it. It was last Monday. Well, happy late birthday. Happy late birthday. You should have told us before. You should have told us before, love. All right. Thank you so much for that and all those beautiful emojis. Guys, do remember we need blue hearts if you guys want to get on that list for that Reiki healing. So send me some blue hearts. Let's get that Reiki healing going. And I will be doing that right after the show. And guys, we are down to the last question. What a show. This has been amazing. So much fun. Let's kick it. Who's my last question tonight? We've got Amanda. Amanda says, hi, Journey. I was wondering if there was anything I could possibly to get my wife to stop spending money we don't really have on stuff we don't need. I've talked to her about it several times. Yeah, you can take her cards. She says she gets defensive and starts finding things to put me down about, mainly being sick so much. Okay. Now, you're going to need to put up a shield. Literally put up a shield. Do not take any more of her crap. So every time you take them cards, take her wallet, leave her driver's license, and say, there you go. We can't afford your bullshit. We can't afford it. If you would like to get another job, please do so. You have to be that direct. It is not going to come easily. She says she's my payee for disability. Guess what? That can be changed. That can be changed very quickly. All right. So what I need to tell you is take the card. That's your disability. Take the card. If we need something, we can order it online. If we have to go to the grocery store, we'll do it together. You need to take control. The thing is, Amanda, is that you are too kind when you talk to her and you allow her name calling to shut you down. She says, I've tried getting payee removed and get the runaround. Try again. Now's the time. We're in Aquarius energy. It will get done. Your eyes will be opened. And so will hers. But you need to take back your power. Every time she cuts you down, you shut down. So that means what happens? You're no longer talking about the thing that was bothering you because she shut you down. She knows how to shut you down. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. Words only have power if you let them. The only power words have are what you give them. She says, yes, say things that hurt real bad. Yeah, that's what people do. When they want to shut you down, they're going to hurt your feelings. Guess what? They're your feelings. And their words are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got something to say. Not everything smells great. Don't let people control you. That is not love. That is torture. That is torture. And that goes for anybody in a relationship. If you're in a relationship where somebody is constantly abusing you, do not stick around because you love them. What do you love more, when they're cutting you down or when they're doing things that hurt you? Because that's not love. Love doesn't hurt. Or I wouldn't want to be in love. If love hurt, I'd be like, okay, we're good. I'll sell it on eBay. I don't need that shit. Like, I wouldn't want to be a part of it because love doesn't hurt. Real love doesn't hurt. Situations hurt. People hurt you. But love, true love does not hurt. And what you're going through is hate. And a lot of people go through that hate, but they're scared to leave. Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Find your way out. There's always a way out. Always. All right. Guys, we are always here for you guys for those tough problems and them tough questions. We will always give you the best answer that we see, give you the true and honest opinions, and whatever the cards are saying, whatever spirit is telling us, however we get our messages, we are going to tell you exactly what we're getting. But people can't take everything from you and gain everything and you get nothing. Take back your power. And but I mean take back your power, speak up for yourself. Gain back your self-confidence. That's confidence that comes from you, not from everybody else. That comes from you. Start with you. You are your temple. Guys, this has been absolutely amazing. My first Thursday back at 10 p.m. What? All right, guys, this has been absolutely amazing. I will catch you guys next Thursday, but Monday we'll be back with Kay the Intuitive Empath, and this Sunday at 8 p.m. we've got a fundraiser show. So, guys, come join us. Have some fun with us. All the psychics are going to be on there. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll catch you guys on Sunday.